Let's move on to our third main topic today. And our third main topic today gets submitted to us by Eric Troutman, who writes, I had to rub my eyes when I saw it, but did you see that Roland Emmerich said that Independence Day 3 could actually still happen because he feels Disney likes the idea? I thought this franchise was dead and gone after the second one. Could a third one really happen? All right, thanks a lot for writing that in, man. And you're not reading that wrong. You don't have to rub your eyes. Roland Emmerich, who's of course right now coming off of Midway, which was better than a lot of people thought it would be, is actually still talking about Independence Day 3. And he is kind of suggesting that he thinks Disney might actually be up for it, maybe. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, though. This is what he actually said. Roland Emmerich said the following. I don't know. I really haven't gotten to it. I had naturally talked with Fox about it and talking about an Independence Day 3. But then when they got bought, I kind of said, well, that's probably over. But I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of like it could happen. It could not happen. Hollywood is like a strange place these days because I have a feeling Disney could maybe be interested in doing it. They like that kind of franchise movie. All right, so that's coming from Roland Emmerich. And of course, he was in talks with Fox to do a third one. Fox got bought, and so he must be in touch at some point. And he's saying he kind of feels like Disney would like it. And just on a philosophical level, he feels like this is the type of movie that maybe Disney would actually be into doing. And you know what? As crazy as it may sound, he's not wrong. This is the kind of franchise that Disney would be interested in. This type of aliens, worldwide heroism, good versus evil, blah, 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 on a huge, epic, adventurous scale with something that has further franchise potential. This is exactly the kind of thing Disney could or would be interested in. Now, you would think that standard logic would dictate to us that after the utter failure of Independence Day 2, both from a quality and a box office perspective, you would think that would have been the final nail in the coffin. But the fact of the matter is this. When you say Independence Day, people still know what we're talking about. When you hear somebody say the movie Independence Day, it still puts a little bit of a smile on our faces. So listen, I'm not sitting here saying that I think this is going to happen, but I think you're a little bit crazy if you don't think it could happen. So all I'm saying is if they announce in the next 3 to 4 years that Disney's going to do another one, I won't fall out of my chair in complete and utter shock. That's all I'm saying. Chris, you're hearing about this. Number one, are you surprised to hear Roland Emmerich talk about this? And do you think it actually could happen that we get an Independence Day 3?
I mean, I'm not surprised. The second one was absolute trash.
That was awful.
It was so bad. And like Brackish was brought back and everything. And there was so much potential for it to be cool. And instead it just sucked. Oh, I had such a bad 4th of July. I hated watching it. And I was in Florida. Man, it was a nightmare. So I definitely think they would do it, but it sounds like something like, is Randy Quaid going to be the only one who's like, yes, let's make this movie? Like, I feel like he's the only one crazy enough to want to do it. Disney could definitely work with this franchise. The original is incredible. There's a reason why we all still watch Independence Day and do the monologue along with Bill Pullman every 4th of July.
This is our Independence Day.
There's this great gym here in North Hollywood called Nerd Strong, and they do a 4th of July workout where it's like all built around defeating aliens, and you play Independence Day while it's happening, and then at the end of the workout, everyone does the monologue. It was the most insane thing I've ever done. It was so weird. It was so funny. But anyway,
it's such a Los Angeles.
It's so very, yeah.
It's
very, very LA. But and so obviously people are still super connected to that film, and Disney could do something cool with it. It's just, why?
Yeah.
Why? And why did you recast Mae Whitman as the president's daughter? God, I hate everything about that sequel. It makes me so mad.
I remember going in. I went in with the whole crew, and we were like, you know what? Despite all the drama beforehand, these trailers I think look really good, and I think this movie's going to be good. And I was excited to go in to see it, and then it was, yeah, she bit down. So
that was
anyway,
a warm fart on a cold toilet seat of a movie.
It really was. Aaron, what do you think about this? Could we actually see Independence Day 3, or do you think this is just wishful thinking on Roland's part?
I mean, I think that he kind of said it pretty clearly. Maybe not. And in his clarity, there is no clarity, which is basically there. Who knows? don't think that he actually was saying anything. I think that someone asked him about the possibility of it, and he kind of threw out a sure, why not? I mean, it could happen. We don't even know if this was in development as much as it was a 5-second conversation that he had with Fox. It sounds like he was doing press for another film. He was asked about it, and he threw out the sure, why not? Because why would you ever want to cut off your nose to spite your face? I'll believe it when I see it, and I don't hear anything about a script or about people seriously talking about it other than maybe it could happen. So I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to hold my breath for it.
All right, question here is, guys, what do you think? Do you think there's something to this? Do you think maybe it could happen? Are you the type of person who went, oh my gosh, the last one was so bad, don't do another one? Or are you the type of person who goes, oh my gosh, the last one was so bad, please do another one and redeem it? Which side of the aisle do you fall on? Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right.